How are we taking advantage of them?
I didn't make $1 million.
How did we take advantage of them? How?
I mean, they invited us to film, and I said,
How did we hurt them? How did we offend them? How did we take advantage of them? How did we exploit them?
I asked Timmy if he had coloring books, and honestly, I was just trying to relate with him. Like, what can I talk to Timmy about? And I mentioned coloring books, and I was just trying to have a conversation with the guy. I mean, obviously, I'm not a big coloring book aficionado.
Yeah, right. I've seen your coloring book collection. So we're in Southwest Virginia. There is tons of rednecks all over the place, and there's tons of like inbred country people. So I'm like, it's not brand new to me. Like somebody in California, this is gonna be intense, brand new, but we're relatively close. It's not a total shocker.
Yeah, like my dad and my uncle are actually sisters. My family tree's more like a log, and so like I'm already inbred.
Good one.
It's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, hello, welcome to Travel Roanoke. My name is Adam.
Hi, I'm Shane.
We went to the Whittakers last June, and this is just a little testimonial, sort of podcast style of just a little chat about that day. So I'll get started. We had been talking about going to the Whittakers for about 2 years before that. I've been trying to drag him up there because I've been watching the other videos on the Whittakers, and I was like, man, that's only like 2 hours away. Like back then they didn't have a pin on the maps, and I sort of just used some references, and I was able to find out where they were a couple years ago before that. And Shane was all like, yeah, that's not where they're at. How do you know that? And anyways, but it was cool.
So I was doing Instagram, making stupid videos, trying to get views, and Adam's like, oh, you want to become a millionaire overnight?
Yeah, like AdSense.
Let's go see the Whittakers. I'm like, who the hell are the Whittakers? You're like, you don't know who the Whittakers are? And then he showed me.
Yeah.
And
True story.
I'm like, man, that's screwed up. But then I saw the views and the clicks, and it was like 5 million, 10 million, 20 million. I'm like, holy shit.
And I explained, you get like half a cent, per view. And it's like, 5 million views, that's some real money. So on that day in June 2024, last June, me and Shane are heading up there, and we get to Odd, West Virginia, which is the town, basically the town that they're in. There's like a little, with Dollar General, there's like a pizza place, gas station.
That's about it.
So we get into Odd, get some fuel, I think, and we're like 5 minutes away. And I don't know if people are going to be like pulling a pew pew, if they're going to be getting angry at us. You know what I mean? Like we're both like, what's going to happen? We don't know. I mean, we've seen all the warnings, and I mean, it took a little bit of guts for us to like say we're doing this. I mean, we already drove 2 hours from Roanoke to get to Odd, and we're like, well, we're going to do it. So we roll on down into the cut, into the holler, and we start rolling with our first video that's on the way to the Whittakers. So feel free to check out that on this channel. And that just sort of, we're not really talking much. We're kind of nervous. And I think Shane's talking a little bit. And then I don't want to be on camera because I really haven't been on YouTube before that. That was like my entrance to YouTube. I have another channel. I'll let you guys figure that one out. And but I started that one back in June of 2024 as well. So I'm still kind of new to YouTube. And so we pull up. We're making a little video of I think it's whatever, vertical filming on the way there. Pull up. I jump out of the car. I talk to Betty, and we sort of went over on the ride up there the names of the Whittakers. So Betty is the woman that's sort of in control of the house.
Yeah, I had to brush up on my Whittaker history, so I watched a bunch of videos. Adam knew all the family members. I just knew the one guy that was like,
Yeah, that's Ray.
I think that's everybody just knows him.
Yeah, everyone knows Ray. Ray's awesome.
He's like the superstar.
We got to shake his hand, like literally. I mean, it was covered.
Yeah.
His hand was covered in. I don't
It
want
was
to know.
like it was yellow shit.
Yeah, it was yellow
And
shit.
he offered me some dip. He was like, and I was like, I was thinking about it. I'm like, should I be nice and get some? But then I'm like, wait a second, that's like actual poop on his hand.
Yeah, it was poop.
So I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. So, and it's all in the video. Like Shane was filming too. His video, the video on my camera has like 130,000 views. Like as of today, it's early March 2025. Shane has a video. I think, were you horizontal or vertical? I think you were.
Remember.
He was holding his phone kind of weird, but he's got different footage on his phone. Check out his video. It's on the channel, and yeah, we had a great time. I mean,
It was exciting. It was scary and exciting. It was fun. I do crazy shit. I'm adrenaline junkie. I'll do some pretty nuts stuff. We live in Roanoke, which is, 2 hours. You can make it to West Virginia in
we share a twin bed.
90 minutes. We can make it to West Virginia in 90 minutes. So I've been to West Virginia a bunch.
Yeah, we can get to Bluefield, or Princeton, whatever is across. There's like a town right across the line. You go up 460, you go past Virginia Tech, and then you go another hour and a half.
So I was somewhat familiar with West Virginia. I've lived in Roanoke for 30 years. I've had to go to West Virginia for work. I've encountered many types of wrong turn people, and it's a real thing. It's scary, but it's not a big deal. I'm a pretty big dude. I'm not really afraid. So I was excited. It was an adventure. We had a good time. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we thought this is life changing.
We're like, man, we're gonna get 10 million views.
We just thought we'd
by
hit
next
that
week.
We did. We thought we would hit that number, and we're like, how are we going to manage this fame, like instant fame? And then we uploaded the videos. We're better at editing now, or at least I'm better at editing. But we managed to get the videos out with very little editing. Now he was better at editing, but long story, his computer was crapping out, and we get the videos up, and I'm like, oh shit, the videos are live. Like, dude, we're gonna have 100,000 views in 24 hours. And I'm like, bet. And you're like, no. He was right.
I was really pessimistic.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to do the content for a couple of years, and it's really difficult. It's saturated. Millions of people are trying to fucking get famous overnight. So it's
we're just like anyone else. I mean, just honestly.
I was super pessimistic. I was like, sure, man.
Yeah. I mean, we're Joe Schmo.
There was some excitement there. I did have some excitement, and I did look at the other guy's videos.
Yeah.
And he had tens of millions over and over, video after video. So I'm like,
yeah. And we had filmed some band. We weren't in a band. I jammed with Shane a couple times. He plays drums. I play guitar. Rage Against the Machine songs. We uploaded a couple of those like a year before the Whittakers on my YouTube channel. I mean, I guess that's technically YouTubing, but really wasn't any editing. It was just hit record. Okay, let's play a cover song of Rage Against the Machine. But anyways, at the Whittakers, so I saw Larry and Timmy, and we were trying to be super nice to them.
We were super nice.
I think we were super nice. They they invited us to hang out with them for like 10 minutes. And
we're like, hey, can we say hi and just hang out for a few minutes?
Yeah.
They're totally cool.
They were 100% cool with it.
So we're in Southwest Virginia. There is tons of rednecks all over the place. And there's tons of like inbred country people. So I'm like, it's not brand new to me. Like somebody in California, this is gonna be intense, brand new, but we're relatively close. It's not a total shocker.
Yeah, like my dad and my uncle are actually sisters. My family tree's more like a log, and so like I'm already inbred.
Good one.
It's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. So I mean, we already speak that language. We're used to people
We live
hillbillies.
in Appalachia,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. We're there now. It's just
Yeah. I think Appalachia.
It's more intense in West Virginia for sure.
Oh yeah, it's like we're in southwestern Virginia. This is sort of like a yuppie central in a way. There, like if you go like 3 miles that way towards like the hospital in Roanoke, you'll see houses that were built in 1850 with railroad money, and then now a lawyer or a doctor or someone. I mean, there's lots of IT jobs down here. You go down towards Blacksburg, Virginia Tech, lots of IT stuff. Plenty of skinny jeans and well trimmed manicured beards and stuff. And but yeah, you go over in the holler in Odd, West Virginia, there's no yuppie at all. Those yuppies stay away from Odd.
No, it's a piece of garbage. Everyone goes to the
It's a slice
Dollar
of heaven.
General for everything. Like
It's a slice of heaven. But yeah, they buy all their vegetables. They eat a well-balanced diet. They get kale and organic.
Shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
So-
no, they
so,
eat Doritos and freaking ham sandwiches all day. Like
So-
that's their diet. The food groups are Doritos, ham sandwiches,
Their own poop.
dip, poop, Marlboros.
They probably eat cat food or dog food too.
Yeah,
They probably
as a
like eat
filler.
dog food out of the can.
Yeah.
So that going in that house was disgusting. It was horrible.
Well, we didn't
One thing it-
go in. You almost went in.
It's no, I'm not. I'm on the porch.
Yeah.
We didn't go in the door.
No. Remember that the internet tore us a new one
that's
because
right.
you asked if we go inside.
Yeah, I wanted to go
the
inside.
internet.
Like,
The internet did not like that. They were like, oh no.
oh, there's so many trolls. They're just
Yeah.
evil ass loser trolls with no life. They're like, I'm gonna change the world. My comment's gonna change things. My comment's is gonna like change the world.
Yeah. Gonna make it a better place for everybody.
You're a loser. You need to get a life. All right, so it was really strange because they're really, really popular. If you ask anyone in Roanoke, Virginia about the Whittakers, they're gonna know, and it blows my mind because I didn't know until Adam told me. I'm like, the Whittakers? Who the hell are the Whittakers? And I brushed up on the Whittakers. I watched a bunch of videos, and I got somewhat familiar with the family. And going there, I mean, it blows my mind because you look at the videos and on YouTube, how many plays and clicks, and it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 million, 50 million. I mean, it is insane. So these people are stupid famous. So being there in person and
We were
meeting
starstruck.
them, it was exciting and kind of scary and weird, but it was exciting.
Yeah. I mean, it was like 12 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes of just trying not to. I don't even know. I mean, I didn't even know what to say to him. I
was trying to be super polite, but not get grossed out at the same time.
Yeah. We were
And
trying
I
to
think
respect their,
I think we did a really good job.
Yeah, I think we did good at being polite and everything. I don't know if the editing was very good because like I ended up making another video that included the beginning part where I asked if it's okay if we put them on YouTube, and they were like, okay. So we had permission to be there and film. And it's clearly, if you watch all the videos on the channel, one of the shorts, it's not a short, it's actually just a shorter video, but it shows, I asked Betty if it's okay to film and put her on YouTube, and she's like, yeah.
They were relatively fairly nice and friendly.
They weren't real super busy that day. Like
They
when
were
we
kinda-
showed up, they weren't really, I mean, I think they were doing laundry. They had like 14,000 pairs of blue jeans
I
drying.
think they're busy any day.
I was trying to be polite. to the internet.
We were being super polite. They were actually really friendly. We're from Roanoke. The guy was like, "Oh, Roanoke. I'm familiar with Roanoke."
Yeah.
They weren't like, "Why are you guys on our porch? How dare you?
Yeah.
You guys
All they had to do.
What are you doing? Leave us alone." They weren't like that at all. Zero.
Yeah. I mean, they explicitly said it was okay to film and to put them on YouTube and to hang out for 10 minutes. It wasn't in the big video because I edited it down. I actually was trying to edit me out. I didn't want to be on camera. I'm a little self-aware, still am, but high internet, and you know, it is what it is. I made a choice. I'm gonna be online. So fat jokes, bald jokes are cool.
Small wiener jokes.
Small wiener. I mean, this is PG, so
Wiener's PG.
You'll have to take his word for it. So honestly, they lived in a very nice part of Appalachia. I mean, the trees, the rivers, the streams, the mountains. It was, the lay of the land was just outrageous.
Okay, so the land and the nature
beautiful.
part was beautiful.
Just beautiful. It was middle of the summer.
It was.
Late June. Leaves on the trees. It was humid. It was like 85 degrees.
There's one thing I wanted to point out. So I went to Iowa a couple times last year, and actually Iowa is more of a dirty, disgusting dump hole, crap hole of a state than West Virginia, because you still got the same inbred country, blah, blah, blah people. But
salt of the earth.
Iowa is a flat piece of shit state. So whereas West Virginia is a totally gorgeous, beautiful state.
Yeah.
So people badmouth West Virginia. No. Iowa is the worst. But there's no beautiful country. There's no beautiful mountains. There's no rivers. It's just a piece of, anyway. So I got sidetracked.
That's all good. But yeah, I mean, they live right on Tommy Creek, the Whittakers, and so like right behind their house is a creek, and then like a mountainside, and you know, the road getting there, it's a beautiful drive. But we were a little, you know, I mean, the people you see through there, we've heard the warnings before we went, and like for a while, that's why it took 2 years from when I suggested it to my buddy, like, hey, let's go to the Whittakers, bro. Like, we'll be famous. We will be millionaires. Obviously, neither one of those things happened. I mean, it's been 8 or 9 months since then, and I'm not famous. I go to work. He's not rich or famous. I'm not rich or famous. But it was fun, and we're talking about it with you guys.
It was fun. It was. Yeah. We had a blast. We laughed. It was exciting. It was fun. It was adventurous.
I didn't expect all the trolling, though. All the comments. I mean, instant. It was like instant bashing. Like, we got... It was terrible. I thought people would be like, oh, cool, you got to meet the Whittakers. That's cool, guys. Like, hey, you're cool. No, people were like, leave them alone.
Yeah, it doesn't make
sense. Like, they didn't have 10 minutes in their day on a Saturday.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, we were polite, and we just came by to say hi, and people were like, how dare you? They're like Greta Thunberg. That stupid.
Save the whales. You're using a plastic straw.
How dare you go on their porch? You're a scumbag. How dare you? How dare you? Like, what did we? How did we harm them or hurt them?
No, none of that. I mean, they seem to enjoy us being there. They invited us to film.
It blows my mind. The intensity of the trolls.
Yeah.
The evilness. Like 20 years ago, 15 years ago, the trolls were like...
The internet...
It's pure evil now. There's like...
You go on, you post a video and put it on the internet. And, I mean, it's almost like there's the ratio of trolls... Because we did get a few people were like, hey, that's cool. Like, nice video. Thanks for just showing us that the Whittakers are still doing stuff. You know, I mean, a lot of people enjoy watching the Whittakers. I thought I'd be providing a service. Like, hey, here's 10 more minutes of Whittaker footage. Enjoy it for free.
Yeah, we thought. Yeah, we didn't think. I was
like
completely
100 to 1 of like trolls, hateful comments to like one person saying, hey, that's cool. Thanks for the video. And like, I mean, I don't need everybody to like be happy with the video. On my other channel, it's almost the opposite. I have about 100 happy people to one troll. And I enjoy the trolls if it's not everybody. When it's everybody that's a troll and that has some hateful thing to say, I honestly just stop reading the comments. I turn off my notifications, and I don't delete anything. I let it just, whatever.
I mean, from a troll perspective, I kind of see where they're coming from. The whole thing is like, oh, you're going to try to take advantage of the people.
Cringe. It's probably cringe right now.
You want to take advantage of the people. How are we taking advantage of them?
I didn't make $1 million.
How did we take advantage of them? How?
I mean, they invited us to film, and I said,
how did we hurt them? How did we offend them? How did we take advantage of them? How did we exploit them?
I asked Timmy if he had coloring books, and honestly, I was just trying to relate with him. Like, what can I talk to Timmy about? And I mentioned coloring books, and I was just trying to have a conversation with the guy. I mean, obviously, I'm not a big coloring book aficionado.
Yeah, right. I've seen your coloring book collection.
But the internet tore me apart.
I after a couple days, I just stopped looking at the comments, and then we both made an agreement to not reply.
Yeah, I replied to a couple. I started trolling
That
back.
was hard for me because if you troll me, I just want to troll you harder. But
yeah,
I'm like, you know what? That's like 5th grade shit right there.
I mean, the trolls are watching the video. They are commenting, which adds community engagement. So it's like, if you want to watch my video and comment on it, I'm just going to let it rock and roll. You know, go for it. And watch this. Tear us a new one. Let us know in the comments how fat I am and how stupid we are and how cringe we are, right? I don't see you guys out there making videos and putting them on the internet, going to the Whittakers, being honest about stuff. I mean, whatever. We're not saints. We're just average people making videos. And I figured, let's make a video talking about it.
Dude, we live like 2 hours from Whittakers. We're like, let's go say hi.
Yeah.
Like, how?
We're fans. It's like, what if that was like...
How is that evil? How is that?
Yeah, I know.
How is that so wrong?
It's like people go to Hollywood and like they might go to like, I don't know, Tom Cruise's house. Or if they see Tom Cruise in the grocery store, like, hey, sign my whatever, my hat. You know, and we were like fans.
It doesn't make any sense, man.
Yeah. It's all good though. Well, we appreciate you guys watching, and we will have more content on the Travel Roanoke channel, so stay tuned. See ya.